25% of First Nations adults have contemplated suicide. Suicide rates are 6 times higher for First Nations youth.
I remember one of my friends telling me that he could hear his mom talking to him, especially singing him to sleep. And I knew his mother, so it bothered me.
What happened to his mother?
She got drunk one night and cut her wrist a couple times and just bled out in the middle of her sleep. So it was kind of hard for him growing up. A lot of my friends go through or being affected by suicide, like either by a friend or like their friend committing suicide or their cousin or their parents. And when someone commits suicide, you always think about like why they did it. Why couldn't they get help? And for the aboriginal people, we just accept it as it is. Like it happens like commonly. I've lost friends to suicide. Like a lot of them just hang themselves or take pills or just cut themselves until they bleed. And sometimes I'll try to go visiting them. I won't even know when they're dead until I actually get there to their house. I think out of the couple kids who I've kept in contact, I think only 4 out of maybe 13 of them are alive. When someone in your family commits suicide, no one really talks about it, especially if it's like your brother who commits suicide at all. So they just deal with it whatever way they can, and the only way they know is to use. See it from our perspective, because the world isn't always like good and bad. It's always a mixture between, not everyone has the nice lifestyle where you have both parents and a house taking care of you and loving you every day. Some people grow up with like an abusive dad who beats the shit out of their kid every single day whenever they do something wrong. What the residential schools did to my people was taking our ability to express love. Because for the first years of my life, I guess it was kind of hard for me to get a hug from my parents. And it wasn't until recently that I started having a good relationship with my mom, where I get to go up to her and like hug her and tell her I love her. As a child, that was kind of hard for me too, because I didn't know what to do when I hugged somebody. I guess the first time I've ever hugged somebody in a long time was my youth pastor. And that felt so amazing, to be shown unconditional love.
Help TVO create a better world through the power of learning. Visit TVO.org and make a tax-deductible donation today.